276. What is the ultimate goal of life? Put more simply, it is the sublimation of spiritual sense, the transcendence over the secular world, and the gradual progress toward the higher space of life. In more complicated terms, the ultimate goal is to strive to make the non-material structure of one's life evolve toward the life structure of celestials in the 1,000-year world, 10,000-year world, and the Elysian world, and ultimately achieve the quality of celestials and go to live in the place abided by gods and the celestials. 277. How can we return to the correct path? Light up the magical lamp in mind and take an overview of one's life. Get detached from the fetters of life and death and return to original nature. Get rid of conventional thinking and move toward at a superlight speed. Discard all possessions. Have a firm belief in the journey of life. Just forge ahead and think of nothing else. 278. The process of life is just like the composition of effects. 279. Life is a kaleidoscope. What kind of flower we put forth depends on the structure of flowers. What kind of life one can achieve is decided by man's consciousness. Therefore, the core issue is not such factors as objective environment, but the intrinsic quality. When you approach the mountain, you will get to know the twitter of birds. When you approach the water, you will understand the free swimming of fish. When you worship Buddha, you will acquire the nature of Buddha. When you seek celestials, your dream of becoming a celestial will come true. As long as we have the wish to build a perfect life, we will unconsciously realize our dream under the subtle influence. 280. Life needs a runway. If one wishes to achieve something in his life, he must choose a runway that best suits his character. Without a runway, he cannot exert his talent. Without a runway, he will be obscured in the multitude. The best runway is the runway for which one can fight all his life. The runway subject to constant changes is not a good runway. Once you have chosen your runway, you had better not give it up easily. Give up means failure. 281. To create happiness for mankind and the individual, you must rely on the greatest great as well as yourself. 282. The meaning of life is to fully exhibit one's own nature and please the greatest creator. Man is created by the greatest creator. Since man is created by the greatest creator, the purpose of creation is to please the creator. Man who cannot please his creator will have a life of tragedy. 283. It is the lazy people's philosophy to leave everything in the hand of destiny. They don't have an enterprising spirit, don't work hard and are lazy by nature. They are always dreaming of beautiful things but are reluctant to make any effort. They are not ready to take the initiative but expect pies to fall from the sky. Life has an order of priority. A best plan can be found for everything. If we leave everything in the hand of destiny, we will be muddle-headed as to the order of priority. Our intelligence will be more and more retarded, and we will be more and more ignorant and confused. The essence of self-cultivation is to change the track of destiny through transforming the thinking, and thus enter the higher space of life. 284. Man is extremely elastic. Man has unlimited potential. Man can be great and small, and noble and humble. 285. The tribulation of mankind comes from mankind himself. The tribulation of every individual comes from himself. The functioning of Tao abides by rigorous logic and order. The equality and impartiality of the greatest creator is incarnated in the functioning of Tao. If we cannot understand this principle, the tribulation may never come to an end, and the vicious circle may continue endlessly. 286. The most important thing in life is not to try one's best to possess as much material as possible, but to change thinking. 287. During the life, we must try hard to have a clear view of the road ahead, figure out the principle and the mystery of life as soon as possible, and find out the direction and scheme of heaven. Then we should quickly go through the procedures for passport, visa, air ticket, and luggage. We should settle the liabilities and affairs in the human world as quickly as possible and get ready to fly to heaven at any time. 288. Based on outlook on world and outlook on life, the value system of life is the box and the needle and the compass that adjusts the direction of life all the time. Different value systems will bring about different lives. The wide variety of lives is caused by the numerous and complicated value systems. The value systems of Jesus and Buddha have consummated their characters of God and Buddha. The value system Hitler has brought about his character of a demon. Some engage in politics, some enter the business, some become ministers and rabbis. Still others have turned burglars. All these are caused by their different value systems. 289. To understand the meaning of life, we should first turn on the spiritual perception and the Dharma eyes and the Buddha eyes. Otherwise, we would be in a dark room and can see nothing. 290. Time and energy are the diamonds of life, which should be inlaid on the crown. Time and energy should be spent on a place and a cause that can be best embodied the value of life. 291. Life is a journey. No matter how many reincarnations we can undergo, even if 1,000 or 10,000 samsara in the human world, we will have only one life in the human world if we have lost our memory. We won't know about our previous life and future life, and we will not even know the relation of previous life and future life with us and their significance. Only people who can clearly understand their past and can see their future are living in a reasonable way, and only such people can turn tragedy into comedy, enter the realm of freedom from the realm of destiny, and fully enjoy the dainties and the regales and the magnificent demeanors. 292. The best investment in life is to make an investment in the causes that can bring happiness, joyfulness, freedom, and blessing to life, and at the same time lead life to the 1,000-year world or 10,000-year world or the celestial islands continent of the Elysian world. Any other investment is either full of bewilderment, compunction, loneliness, humdrum, bitterness, affliction, or any failure and loss. We may fall short of a success for lack of a final effort, or even worse. Our wrong investment may cause boundless sin that cannot be redeemed through many samsaras. 293. The values of life advocated by Life Chanyuan are: life should be happy, joyful, free, and blessed. All things and factors that can make our life happy, pleasant, and free are valuable, and all things and factors that hinder us from obtaining freedom, happiness, and pleasure are valueless. And the perfection of the non-material structure of life takes precedence over everything else in life. Life is boundless, while life is infinite. The materials that have been obtained through hard work during the life are all empty in the final analysis, and only the formless things obtained by us are real things. What can people take with them at the time of death? They cannot take anything tangible, money, fame, and gain, and status. They cannot take with them their parents, sponsors, and children. They can take with them only one thing, the quality of life, which according to the teachings of Jesus Christ is the wealth we have stored in heaven, and which according to the teachings of Buddha is the accomplishment of a spiritual state of a celestial being.